What's up guys, Legacy Bros back again and welcome to the Unseen series.
Today we're hitting back, let's go. Right, so we started with a pre-activation. So I kind of start with pre-activation on normal workouts. It's just to get the blood flowing. It's an easy way to warm up. So if you've got any like rotator cuff problems, which we've got from the old 1000 rep video, if you haven't seen it, check it out. So we start with more of a straight arm pull down, but with a rope. Okay, so if you see in the video, you can notice that as I come down into my hips, I kind of engage my hips forward. It's just so you can pull the rope past your hips and then engage your lats a lot more. From there, I like to call these ones the proposed drop lat. So you drop down onto one knee and then you pull down, but you keep the rope wide into a lat pull down. Okay, we aim for 10 reps and 10 reps on each one, 3 sets. Give it a go and see how you get on with it.
Like you saw, the next exercise was one arm dumbbell row, this time laying with your chest on the bench. So normally a dumbbell row you can use so much weight and just swing it, but you're not really engaging your lats. So on this one it forces you to not use any momentum because you're stuck on the bench. So you are really engaging lat, and as you can see we really focus on the stretch, and then as you pull up really focus on that squeeze at the top.
So yeah, for me it was actually a first time for me to even try that one. Like Scott said, you feel like such more of a stretch, so you feel like because you padded here, your body's keeping upright and you're feeling that it's kind of dragging you down to that stretch, like the old way Arnold used to train, where on the back where he feels that stretch and then rows in.
Yeah, and as well, I've done that one with 2 arms, but it doesn't feel as good as just the one, just because then you can kind of, my muscle connection, you just focus on the one side instead of being distracted by the 2. And doing 2, it kind of crushes your ribs. So
definitely our type on paper.
Okay, so the next exercise was on the lat pull down, but as you saw, we put the D grips on to the lat pull down. I think they're called D grips. Put them onto lat pull down, or the little grips onto lat pull down. So most gyms now will have a lat pull down that kind of twists in that movement anyway. If your gym doesn't have that, this is just a really good way of kind of using that. And doing it here. So you're starting in this position here, and as you saw in the video, you twist and your palms face you. So so once your palms are facing you, and as you pull down, you squeeze at the bottom, pause for a second, then come up. But you'll feel it a lot more in kind of the middle of your lats, between that sort of, as your lats kind of meet your mid back, and right into the bottom of your lower lats. So yeah, same again, a really good exercise.
A straight arm single cable pull down. Okay, so more of an isolation work. So going back to the rope one, what we said with a straight arm pull down, it's very easy to get used to pulling with one side more. So putting on the single way, pulling in, okay, so it's more isolated, and then you can work with any imbalances as well. It's a great one, try it. So feel that stretch all the way up, feel like your lat pop out, so you might be able to see in the video where the lats kind of pop out. And then the second one was a superset with an underarm cable row. Okay, so it's working more of the lower lats, so kind of bending forwards, squeezing in, so really drag that elbow back, okay, and hold for a split second and then forwards. Give them both a go. Same again, kind of 3 sets on each one. Try and aim between 12 and 15 reps. Come on,
Okay, so the next one, like you saw, is more, I'm going to call it a crucifix pull down. So you're starting from the top, pulling down. You can kind of use this for shoulders. It's kind of like a rear delt exercise as well. But if you're doing it right, you're going to feel it in your lats. So you start from the top, pulling down, really squeeze as you pull across, and then kind of target, same again, that lower lat and that mid back. So that sort of tie in at the bottom. The same again, just a really good isolation exercise, just to give a whirl.
So the next one was a hammer curl, supersetted with a hammer curl squeeze. Okay, so the first set of hammers, you want to go heavy and then drop it down into lighter weights and then come up for a squeeze. Okay, but this time bring your elbow up. Okay, so it is like a hammer, you a hammer down, but bring the elbow up, squeeze really hard as you can tighten here, and then all the way down. Okay, so you go from a heavy straight into more of a lightweight burnout set, but literally single, really squeeze, emphasize like the squeeze. I learned that one at Fully Pumped, to be fair. Bodybuilder who was down there at the time showed me it when I had spaghetti arms, showed me it, so have a give it a go. Like you saw, is the Zottoman preacher curl. So
basically a preacher curl. This time what we done was we stood the other side of the preacher. So instead of having it more at an angle, it was literally straight down. So your arm comes straight down. Yeah, so by having your arm straight down, it made it a lot better to get that squeeze, and then you get a lot better stretch as well. Whereas normally on a preacher, because your arm's kind of at an angle, you don't get that stretch. But we added the Zottoman curls into it. So as you come up, squeeze and then twist and then back down. Like you'll see, as we curl, if you bring your pinky so it's higher than your thumb, you're going to work more this bit of your biceps. Gareth's biceps are a lot better, so you would be able to see on Gareth's the sort of the incision here. So by twisting, keeping that pinky nice and high, you're going to work basically on that inside of the bicep peak.
Oh, God's sake. Right, so the last one we're going to call a Legacy Bro concentration curl.
TM.
What's TM?
Trademark.
Trademark. And basically, it's like a normal concentration curl. You then drag back, and then you come up. You know, we did with the hammer curls where we squeeze up to the top. Very similar, but you squeeze up and then back down. Okay, and you repeat that. So remember, one normal concentration curl all the way down, and then squeeze up past your ear, like ridiculously squeeze, and then down. Okay. I bet you any money you can't complete 10 reps on each arm. So guys, that is our first unseen workout. We smashed the back, give them a go. If you haven't already, remember to like.
And make sure you do subscribe so you can keep up on every video that we do and you get a little notification saying.
Remember also, please follow us on Instagram. It's @_Legacy Bros. And keep up to date. We're going to be going to a new gym very, very soon. And
Peace. Bye.
keep it rolling. Don't know if while we've done all these seat changes, there's a woman looking at us just over there.
The whole time.
Not got a clue what she's thinking.
I think she's videoing us. Saying these.
Yeah, watch out. Whoa, hit my funny bone. Oh, hang on. Oh, fuck, I hate it when you fucking drop your drink on the floor. I hate that!
You got it?
Yeah, I've got it.
Alright, nice one.
Hey, it's the Unseen series. Get ready. Ready for all these workouts that you've never seen before. Today, we're doing back and biceps, but you can't see it because it's unseen. We'll see you in there.